I stay on him. Ain't no candy paint on him. Hooping like Picasso, baby, you gon' see the frame on him. Forever live and I'm going out as legendary. Hoopers, the halo, the ball is my sanctuary. Label me the chosen one. Game of Thrones better feel me. Ain't nobody crushing me. Hope I said it loud and clearly. I run the court, baddest kid off the playground. I call the shots, everybody better stay down. I am the boss, you can come and get your payout. I got to make it, cause that's the only way.
Coming to you live on the Tuesday night. It's the NBA on 2. K Sports. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. Last outing for the Nets, it was a loss to the Spurs in San Antonio. Simmons with it. Now defended by Williamson.
And what you like about Durant on this play, he's such a big target rolling off the screen.
And how chaotic was this offseason for Simmons? I mean, the trade rumors swirling, stepping back from Team Australia, ultimately traded, and you talk about someone just dying for a fresh start.
Now Irving. Jonas Valanciunas missing from long range.
Kyrie attracts so much attention, it frees his teammates up.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thanks a lot. I caught up with head coach Steve Nash. We talked about how he's going to try and disrupt Brandon Ingram. Coach said he's too tall to block. He's like KD in that sense. But we have to get a hand up to at least bother his shot from outside. So, Kevin, they'll try to limit his clean looks. Of course, that brings in his in-between game. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Eric Gordon.
And the basket by Gordon.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
Here's Williamson, and Durant sends it back. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy two if the defense wasn't there.
Pass to Valanciunas. This one for three. And he gets it back. Booker outside. And he drives in. Shot clock at 6. Booker draws the double. For three, Ingram. Rebound, Andre Drummond. We've seen a quick start here for the Nets. Outside Irving. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Pelicans still look like they're getting going. Trailing by 5. Steps back. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Fisher. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against, and he was undeterred.
From about 19 feet, that's good on the jump shot. Durant got 6.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Irving drives in, draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's a man's play right there. Kyrie doing what the defender doesn't want him to do. And one opportunity.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Now here's Valanciunas. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Fisher can't hit.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Gordon trying to break loose. Irving can't hit. Pelicans trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
When you have the size that Valanciunas has, there aren't many people getting in the way of your dunk.
Irving for 3. Kicks it out to Gordon. And the Nets miss again. Here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Drops in the tray.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Valanciunas misses the 3.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause. That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul can take you right out of it.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Well, now when you foul Drummond, he can hurt you a little bit at the line. He's much improved.
It's tipped. Stolen by Durant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devontae Graham. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Nets shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Outside, Jones. It's good from long range. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Snell from outside. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Brooklyn. He notched 8 points.
Come on, get up and get loud for your Pelicans dance team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from Brooklyn, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's the screen. To the middle. Here's Aldridge. And it's denied. As to Hayes. Out to Ingram. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
This may not be the juiciest stat he'll ever get, but the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking.
Greg, as we take a look at Ingram's free throw shooting, he went from a mediocre performer at the line to almost automatic after a few years in the NBA.
And Kevin, it's a testament to the work he's put in. It was an area of his game he had to develop, and he didn't ignore it. And now his aggression on the court pays off with points at the line.
Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
It's Dragic with the drive. He can't hit that time. Nice lead from Valanciunas. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And one of the game's best free throw shooters. It's a shame that Patty almost never gets to the line.
To the inside. Pass to Claxton. Just 5 on the clock. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Nets lead by 1.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Booker outside. And here is Hernan Gomez. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. Has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Pass to Claxton. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. And here we go. Pelicans running again. That's tipped. And they'll get another chance. No good from Valanciunas. It's the Nets now. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Here's Aldridge. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And the basket by Harris.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
Hernan Gomez a screen. Booker in the corner. And stolen by Harris. Here's Dragic. Here's Claxton. The kick out to Dragic. Outside Aldridge. Second chance shot. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact. And he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
I mean, good awareness from Mills. Catches the defender out of position. Takes advantage. And last season was Mills' best. Now in his mid-30s, he's only getting better, affecting the game beyond his shooting.
Ingram outside. That's to Williamson. Booker left side. Deflects the pass. It's Ingram on the wing. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
That's his first personal foul.
With continued hard work, Brandon Ingram, in my opinion, has the talent and size and skill to be a top 10 player in this league.
Smitty, it's amazing how efficient Mills has become.
He has tremendous shooting percentages across the board, Kevin. He takes care of the ball, and he gives you a calm presence.
And one thing that's obvious from interviews and social media is that Brandon Ingram has a terrific work ethic.
Yeah, this is a guy who really knows the value of hard work. It seems like he's always putting in hours at the gym or working on finding new ways to evolve his game.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Dragic. Pass to Christopher. A 3-pointer off the mark. Pelicans trail by 3. Now Hayes over Claxton. Kicks it out to Jones. Williamson, the screen. 4 on the shot clock. Rebound by Christopher. Brooklyn leading by 3. From deep. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And some good action through the... And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Pelicans trail by 3. Now Lewis. Pass to Williamson. Over Durant. And that one's good, Williamson. Williamson's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Pelicans. Here's Irving. 8 points for him. A wide open look for Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. KD's got 9. Steve is a bigger guard with a great three-point shot. You have to think you'd have done well in today's game.
Yeah, Kevin, but probably as a center, a pick and pop big, because everybody's playing smaller now. So I doubt you'd have found me in the backcourt. The bus driver with the ball in his hand. Kyrie keeps the defenders off balance.
Pelicans fans, your Pelicans dance team. Pelicans dance team. Make some noise.
Pelicans trail by 6. Graham with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. In transition, here come the Nets. Took him no time at all on that one. Durant's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Brooklyn. Nance outside. Booker with it. Now guarded by Simmons. Back to Nance. To halt the run. And Nance shoots it in.
And I like that play. Nance on the roll. Great athleticism. Tough to defend.
Irving attacking. Got a piece of it. Pass to Snell. Back to Booker. The 3. A rebound by the Nets.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
It's hard to see anything but a ton of potential when you look at a player like Jackson Hayes.
Well, Kevin, just consider everything he's done already. Pulling down double-doubles, shooting at a high percentage. He makes the most of every touch he gets, and he's only getting better.
Pass to Hayes. It's sent back down by Simmons.
An excellent defender. Whether Simmons is in the post or roaming the perimeter, he's a shot-blocking threat.
Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Assist run.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They're leading by 8. And the basket is good. The call goes his way, and we could be looking at a three-point play.
First personal foul.
The Pelicans making a switch here. He's got his 4th free throw of the game. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
You know, Kyrie's love for the game can never be questioned. At the end of the day, he's all about producing results for his team.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. at times that might rub people the wrong way. But Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that, Morton. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Assisted.
He has a monster wingspan, the elevation for his size. Drummond able to finish with authority on a consistent basis.
Pass to Hernangomez. Tries a three. He doesn't hit that one. And Brooklyn will come the other way. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Out left to the wing. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. And Gomez has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Irving from long range. And then Durant with the dunk.
The defense has to be careful. Kevin Durant has hops, taking the ball straight to the rim.
Come on, get up and get loud for your Pelicans dance team.
New Orleans making a switch here. .116 left to play in the third. Pass to Williamson. Valanciunas with the ball. And stolen by Drummond. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Irving's shot is good. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nets.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
Here's Durant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And the length of Durant, he's more than capable of attacking the rim and either scoring or drawing the foul.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
To stop the run, here's Valanciunas. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
Nance outside to the right side. Graham from outside. And again, no good by New Orleans. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity. And
Get up and get loud for your Pelicans dance team.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Nets leading by 18. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Ingram outside. Pass to Fisher. Positions aren't as easily defined, Smitty, as they used to be in the NBA. Most players have to play a number of roles now.
That's totally true, Kevin. The more versatile you are, the more valuable you are. Teams want guards who can crash the boards and big men who can dish it out.
Pelicans, Jackson.
And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And here's KD for three. Booker pulls it in.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Great ball movement by B.I. Spots a wide open teammate and feeds him.
Pass to Gordon. Now here's Drummond, guarded by Valanciunas. Nice move. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Drummond. And the Nets lead by 20.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
They double him with Drummond. Here's Hayes. The shot, no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. And here's Gordon from outside. Pass to Drummond. Here's Irving. Over Hayes. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Timing perfect on the pick and roll. Drummond showing good feel for this play.
Now here's Valanciunas. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Outside, KD. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And the technical free throw is good.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Durant with the steal.
New Orleans.
And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Outside Gordon. Outside Irving. Rebounded by Valanciunas. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team. Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Brooklyn.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys. And looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kevin Durant.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Pulls up. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Difficult shot. There are only a handful of players in this league with Booker's range.
And here is Irving. Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled.
It ain't Santa Claus, brought my gifts to Atlanta, I'm Atlanta Claus. We getting to the bread, trying to keep it loud, but it ain't working. My circle on fire like a circus now. Around the same I've been around, so of course I endorse my from the north side. It's a team, got push side. Get it to do it. Of course I gotta push my opinion on the
Oh, bro, that groovy. Hey.
Pull strings like a guitar, G-star jeans on my sneakers. I'm a real soulful color greens inside your speakers. Ferguson days on Castro, wasn't no cash flow, but I'm good for the arts, I'm Dr. Shows. I'm good for your heart, let me snatch your soul.
Yeah, hey, look at what do for the cash and take. They'll be right across your head like it's Ash Wednesday. You got two, just get off your like your is fake. You can't sit, and if we ain't siblings, then I can't relate. Today, I'm A-sick, I run. I got it jumping like Pompeii. I don't need nothing but one take. I'm from the part of the city where you keep them like 1+8. Our politician. We do it like a small town wager. I'm the dropout major. Success stories I favor. Used to cover my scars out here trying to cover the fader. Yeah, Pro Tools, knobs, and the faders. Tell Assalamu alaikum. You ain't bout static like AM radio. Ain't even playing. I put my heart in my all in my art. I'm arts in it. All of them are the same. It's harder to tell them apart some days. I thought I'd call them out all together rather than waste the amount of bars it'll take for me to call them out by name. Caught a glimpse of the alternate world I've introduced to you via the studio. Got them studying our mixtape. I'm from the hood like my mama. Put that on my mama. I laid the law down like Parliament, all just with a pen and page. You can't be everything to everybody. I wanna be your lover, your best friend, your Batman, Spider-Man, fight to pilot. Now your rivals in. I wanna you to be the one to heal you up. I wanna be the one to on nights when you need to cheer you up. I wanna be the one to build you up. A wall worth $5 billion to keep out the rah-rah and the blah blah blah. So nobody's try to steal your thunder, pull you under, toss my f***s out, Royal Rumble. We done moved out to the boondocks, built a big house. There he wonders how somewhere along the way he went from Huey to Eddie Winsler. I've been so disconnected, my perspective is ignorant. When you rich, don't wanna correct you. Say something crazy, they won't interject. Do every you want, they gon' let you. Dangerous when there's nobody to check you. I be having to check myself. Stop hoarding that money, you know you got plenty. I be having to spread my wealth. I used to be at the crib myself, 7 years old, off of Brad Boulevard, where they gon' stand on the corner, one hand. Then they ran when there go the laws. And I packed up a bag and I up north on the path of a star. And I ran into you like I met you before. Now me and you going half on the boys sing. Hugging the block all day. I had nowhere to go. She gave me a place to stay. She gave me a heart to hold. I still got it to this day. She riding with me on the road. She riding with me in the A. Hugging the block, okay. She gave me the gift of my son. And plus we got one on the way. She gave me a family to love, but that I can never repay. I'm crying while writing these words. The tears, they feel good on my face. Hey. And yesterday could feel just like a waste, yeah. If I don't love you, I'm supposed to. And yesterday could feel just like a waste, yeah. If I don't love you, I'm supposed to.
and Gucci, they don't go together. Louis and Dior, I swear go better. He wear my drip, but I wear it better. Kalani, swear you go wetter, huh? On go mode. I should get a chain for the promo.
The level is just too advanced. The bezel is Tiffany stamp. Don't grip on my hand. I know that I came with the slide from left to right, but now I don't wanna dance. I got too much on the line, too much on my mind, too much ain't enough of my plans. Nike don't pay me to tell you just do it. They pay me to show you I do it again.
Huh? Yeah, I'm in control of the block. You know how October get hot. Might make this crib is over the top. The whip is over the top. I thought about letting her go, but I wasn't over the top.
I can't be pale on my make sure I with a 10. It's part of the brand. I know that I came with a slide from left to right, but now I don't wanna dance. Can I depend on a man? I slotted some bread in the jam. That's just who I am. Custom just waving at us from the window. They don't even come on the plane when we land. Anyone else would retire, but I'm not content. I wanna these like 20 feet down so no one can find them again. It's gotta be scary to witness me carry these around in both of my hands. They stay inviting me over. They say they got I get there and then it's just them.
Got rich from the boy and they leaked. You and say use instead. Everything good when you live in the hills. Got chef and made for a bed. Can you imagine that I seen? I went from the Roy to South 20 dreams. The bridge got burned and shattered. I'm climbing, I don't need a ladder. New year, it's a new chapter. Got her snap at Dave and Snapper. She on the out of anger. Back in the days, life was so hard and Pelham in backyards. I didn't even know about Goyard. I just sent my new bank card. Remembering days in the courtyard. I came from at Nats. Bugs in the she wanna spell the facts. Yeah. I can't sell my. I got cheese in a bag. My think is. She wanna buy me a Jag. Text me, throw 10 at her like Messi. Took Kalani on girls like Nelly's. I was locked, no answer to Sally's. No change.